So, you're playing Halo Infinite's campaign for the first time. You watch the cutscenes, pretty good cutscenes, and you're in the game for the first time. It feels new, but also very familiar. Halo Infinite is the first game in the series where the multiplayer came out an entire month before the campaign. So, you see your first grunt and you're like, boom! It almost felt like punching one of those stands in the academy. You find another one. You play a little bit more of the level before coming across your first brute. You put like 5 bullets in his head, kill marker, headshot, he falls to the floor. Well, maybe it feels weird because you got used to the game as a multiplayer game, and it's taking you a bit to process it as a campaign game. Yeah. So you play more of the game, you get used to it, and then boom, Halo Infinite. Pretty good game. But guys, what if I told you the reason it felt fake wasn't because of the multiplayer? The reason it feels fake is, you read the title, the blood. Now, the blood isn't the only thing that makes these games feel real, but it is probably the most important part. I remember, after a long time of playing modern shooters, I returned to Reach and I just couldn't figure out why it works so well without kill markers. Now, yes, that's like heresy, I know. I'm okay with being executed for thinking that. Kill markers and hit markers exist to communicate to the player that yes, this shot landed, or yes, this guy just died. And yes, maybe they are useful for more competitive experiences, but they are the bare minimum when it comes to campaign. Probably the most exaggerated example of this is Doom Eternal. Now yes, this game has hit markers for some reason, but no kill markers. The way the game communicates to the player that an enemy just died is like this. Halo's turn to the T rating has really turned the multiplayers of the more recent games to feel more like Neon, like simulation type shooters, where this is just ridiculous and infinite. The combination of player outlines, shield outlines, and the lack of any blood makes it feel so fake, man. Where in a game like Halo Reach, you shoot a guy and he's dead. That's a dead body on the floor. He's not alive anymore. Now, as I've said before, not any game that shows blood is going to feel real. Halo 4 actually has a good amount of blood, but the problem here is that the sound effects just sound way too arcadey. But anything after this really does come down to preference. Halo Reach is what I consider to be the most realistic and immersive Halo experience. Compare this to something like Halo 3, which does have a good amount of blood and realism, but has a more, I don't want to say cartoony, but colorful art style. Also a more optimistic overall style of the game, which I guess a big focus of Halo Reach was to be gritty, but I still feel like it's worth bringing up. Really, what to take away from this is that when you kill a guy, the kill marker shouldn't be what tells you that you killed him. It shouldn't feel like you're shooting at plastic when you shoot a grunt. It should feel like you're putting bullet holes in them. Shooting an elite in the head shouldn't feel like you just hit them. It should feel like you shot through them. And the simplest way to achieve this is to just add blood. Thank you guys for watching.